Luna, a beautiful Nigerian girl, had come to Korea on a scholarship to study at a prestigious university. Little did she know her life was about to take a dramatic turn. Jihu, the son of a wealthy Korea family, was everything she wasn't. He was rich, confident, and he was also burdened with family expectation. His parents had planned for him to marry the daughter of their business partner to unite their business and secure their legacies. However, fate had other plans. They first met at the university library. Luna was reading her books, concentrating hard on her studies, when Jihu bumped into her table, causing her coffee cup to spill. "I'm so sorry," Jihu said, grabbing tissues and helping her to clean up. "It's okay," Luna replied, her annoyance melting as she looked up into his apologetic eyes. "Let me make it up to you," Jihu said, his voice filled with sincerity. "How about I buy you a new coffee?" Luna hesitated, her heart racing. There was something about Jihu's presence that made her feel both nervous and excited. "All right," she agreed, a small smile playing on her lips. As they walked to the nearby cafe, they talked about their studies, their background, and their dreams. There were an undeniable chemistry between them, and the tension was very obvious. When they reached the cafe, Jihu ordered their coffee and led Luna to a cozy corner table. As they sat across from each other, the air was filled with a mix of awkwardness and curiosity. Jill couldn't help but notice how beautiful Luna looked, her eyes shining with intelligence and warmth. "So, what brings you to Korea?" Jihu asked, trying to break the ice. "I received a scholarship to study here," Luna replied, her voice steady. "It's been a dream of mine for a long time." "That's amazing," Jihu said, genuinely impressed. "You must be very, very intelligent and talented." Luna blushed, feeling a warmth spread through her. "Thank you. It's been challenging, but I'm grateful for the opportunity." Their conversation flowed effortlessly, and by the end of their coffee date, the tension between them had turned into a very, very noticeable chemistry. As they left the cafe, Jihu leaned in, his lips almost brushing against hers. But Luna quickly pulled away, her cheeks flushed, and she hurriedly walked away, leaving Jihu staring there with a smile on his face. The other day was a walk in the park. The cherry blossoms were in full bloom, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of spring. They strolled along the path, talking about their favorite memories and dreams. Joe couldn't help but to be drawn to Luna's intelligence and passion for life. He found himself wanting to know everything about her. As they sat on the bench, Joe took Luna's hands in his. "I'm really glad we met," he said, his eyes locking on hers. "Me too," Luna replied, her heart pounding. The chemistry between them was undeniable. As they sat there, Joe leaned in for another kiss. Their lips met in a passionate kiss filled with the tension and longing they had both been feeling. When they finally pulled apart, Luna's cheeks were flushed and she looked away feeling shy. "I should go," she said, standing up quickly. Joe watched her walk away, knowing that his feelings for her were growing stronger with each passing day. The third time they went on a date was at the beach. Gio had planned a picnic complete with all of Luna's favorite food. They spent the day playing in the water, building sandcastles, and laughing together. As the sun began to set, they sat on a blanket watching the wave. Joe wrapped an arm around Luna, pulling her close. "This has to be the best day," Luna said, her head resting on his shoulder. "Yes, it is," Joe replied, his heart swelling with love for her. The chemistry between them was undeniable. Joe turned to Luna, his eyes filled with emotion. "I love you, Luna," he said, his voice filled with emotion. "I love you too," Luna replied, her heart racing. Their lips met in a deep, passionate kiss, filled with the love and desire they had been holding back. As they pulled apart, Luna's cheeks were flushed and she looked away, feeling overwhelmed by her feelings. "I should go," she said, standing up quickly. Joe watched her walk away, knowing that he couldn't imagine his life without her. Despite their growing love, Jiho's family was not pleased. His mother, in particular, had strong objection to their relationship. She believed that Luna, with her humble background, was not suitable for her son, who was destined to marry the daughter of their business partner. One afternoon, Jiho's mother confronted Luna on campus. "You need to leave my son," she said, her voice cold and commanding. "He has a future plan and you don't fit into it." Luna's heart sank, but she stood her ground. "I love Jiho and he loves me." "Love is not enough," Jiho's mother replied, her eyes narrowing. "You will only bring him down," she said. Despite the confrontation, Luna refused to give up on her love for Jihu. She knew their love was strong enough to withstand any challenge. A few days later, Jiho's mother took a more direct approach. She handed Luna a check, her expression stern. "Take this money and leave my son," she said. "This is more than you will ever make in your lifetime." Luna looked at the check, feeling a mix of anger and sadness. "I can't be bought," she said, tearing the check in half. "I love Jiho and no amount of money will change that." Jiho's mother glared at her. "You will regret this," she said before walking away. Despite the challenges, Luna and Jiho stood by each other. They knew their love was strong enough to withstand any obstacle. Jiho confronted his parents, making it clear that he would not give up on Luna. "I love her," he said, his voice firm, "and I will not marry anyone else." His family was shocked, but Jiho's determination eventually won them over. They saw how much he loved Luna and how strong their bond was. Slowly, Jiho's family began to accept Luna. They saw how much she cared for him and how she supported his dream. Their love was unwavering, and their determination to be together melted the hearts of those who had opposed them. On a warm spring day, Jiho and Luna stood hand in hand, surrounded by their family and friends. They have faced many challenges, but their love has triumphed. As they exchanged wedding vows, Jiho's mother watched with tears in her eyes, finally accepting the love that had brought her son so much happiness. After a beautiful and emotional wedding ceremony, Luna and Jiho retired to their suites. The room was softly lit, perfect for their first night as husband and wife. Jiho took Luna's hand, his touch sending a familiar jolt of electricity through her. "You look stunning," he whispered, his eyes filled with love and admiration. Luna blushed, feeling the warmth of his gaze. "Thank you, Jiho." They stood in silence for a moment, the tension and anticipation hanging in the air. Jiho gently brushed her hair back, his finger lingering on her cheek, the simple touch setting fire between them. "I love you," Jiho said, his voice filled with emotion. "I love you too," Luna replied, her heart racing. Their lips met in a passionate kiss, their hands exploring each other's faces, tracing every line and curve. The chemistry between them was undeniable, and the love they shared made the moment even more special. As they moved to the bed, Jiho took Luna's hands once more, their fingers joined together. They made love for the first time as husband and wife, their connection deepening with every touch and kiss.